Okay, look at us. We're in orange. It's Thanksgiving. We're getting in the spirit here. Football is heating up. Now the real season starts. From Thanksgiving on is when the big boys start to show up and it matters. So we're very excited. Week 13. We're starting the last third of the season. And I'm Bob. This is
Levi.
Levi, and we are your fantasy
Dorks on the couch.
two dorks on a couch, and we're fantasy experts for you folks. So I hope you enjoy our show. And we're going to jump right into a little fantasy football. How'd you do this week? As if I have to ask.
I am now 1-1-1. 11-1. I got a sneaky victory. It was close, but I still pulled it off. I didn't break 100 points this week, and I still won, and I'm happy with my performance.
That's good. That's awesome.
Especially starting out with 8 points from Josh Allen kind of hurt, but I still pulled the week through.
I did not so good, of course. I'm 6-6. But having looked at the division, our league, we got 10 teams, 8 make the playoffs. I've never not made the playoffs. I'm at 6-6. There are 2 4-8 teams. There's 2 more weeks to play, so I would have to totally have the worst luck in the world to not make the playoffs because our first tiebreaker is points, and the 9th place team, one of the 4-8, I'm over 100 points ahead of them, and I'm about 140 ahead of the others. So I'd have to lose by both games. They would have to win both games, and I'd have to be outscored by them by 50 to 60 points each week. So I'm thinking I'll make it in. I don't want to hit that 8 spot. Then I'll end up playing this big bad dog here, Mr. 11-1, the first week because it goes 1-8. So I'm hoping to get. I'm currently in 5th and hopefully stay in that range or maybe even move up. So my team not so well. Again, I lost. I only scored 80 points. Looking at my team, I had several players that underperformed. Lamar Jackson, he only had 7 points. I had Mark Andrews, nice pickup, Bob. Nice pickup. It got me a big 1.6. He was well under. And then I played Dobbs. I'm really hurting for that second receiver I had between Dobbs and Pearsall, and I actually picked the better one. Dobbs got 3.3, and Pearsall got 1.6. So very good second receiver there.
But it was crazy to think about it. If you played Daniel Jones, you win this week.
I did.
That's what's funny.
I know Lamar really is. He doesn't look the same. I feel like he's got either. He just doesn't seem to have that explosiveness that he's always had in the past. And I think whether it's injury related or he's getting up there in years, it's taking its toll on him. I have no idea.
You were in it till halftime almost last night, which is crazy. You only had 80 points to go with.
Yeah, I was down about 2.5 points, and he had Kittle, and Kittle didn't do much. He had 1 catch for 11, which was 1.6. So I'm sitting there with about a point lead until I think it was right before half, and then Kittle got like a 25-yard or so. But I digress. We keep moving on, right? We keep going forward. We stay positive, right? So let's see. I believe I got the backs this week. Is that correct?
And I have the tight ends, receivers.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with some quarterbacks here. Kind of an unusual list here this week. Some familiar names, some not so much. But Jameson Winston, number 1 scorer this week for quarterbacks. He had about 38 points.
He looked like he was playing some Madden out there. He was all over the place. He scored a touchdown by catching the ball and running over a Lions defender.
I know, it looked crazy. That was a crazy play. And he was about 21 over what he was projected. Dak Prescott, he's looking pretty good with those weapons he's got. He's got probably the 2 best receivers, I think, in the league right now that are healthy anyway. He had 33 points. He was about 12 over projected. And Jalen Hurts, I'm not sure how he got all these points, but he had 33. I believe he scored a touchdown, right, and he threw one. He had 33. He was about 9 over projected. Matthew Stafford, the overwhelming favorite for the MVP this year, he had about 29 points, about 6 over projected. And Caleb Williams hits that top 5 again. He was at 28.6, and he was about 8 over projected. And I do want to make one note. Cam Ward was number 6. How many times have we said his name?
Never.
He had 26 points in garbage time against the Seahawks. They were down so far. He did get a couple garbage touchdowns towards the end. So do you have any other ones that you had on there or no?
I do not.
You do not. Did you do your homework?
I did.
Dog ate your homework again?
Yeah.
Lucky's
going crazy.
All right, so struggling quarterbacks. Number one was McCarthy. He's not doing so well. He had .48. He got a half a point,
I played against that guy.
and he was like in negative till the second half, I think. And he was about 16 under projected. Mayfield, Baker, even though he did go out injured, he only scored about, what was it, 6 points, 5.5 points, about 14 under
Is
projected.
he out for the year?
I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't looked at that report. Love. Love had 7 points, 12 under projected. And then my guy, Lamar, big 7.2, 17 under projected. And Josh Allen, he only had 8 points. He's like hit or miss. I mean, mostly hit, but he was about 15 under projected.
I
So,
can't complain because he had 50 the week before.
and we talked about this. Your main guy struggles, and you still get the victory. That's a good sign for your team.
Yeah, I
So,
didn't have Chase either. I've won without Chase and Allen, basically. It's funny.
yeah. So,
I don't know how it works. I'm lucky.
well, you'll get them this week. Um, we'll see what happens. So quarterbacks, I kind of like this week. I like both the quarterbacks on that Turkey Day, Prescott and Mahomes. I think there's going to be some points in that game. I like Stafford at Carolina, and I like Goff on Thanksgiving too against Green Bay.
I like Joe Burrow.
You like Joe Burrow?
I'm excited.
Well, they don't know. I don't
Oh,
think he'll
he's
be back.
playing.
He is now.
Yep. What's his name? The hurt guy, old guy. I'm blanking on his
Oh,
name.
Flacco.
He's injured, so they're gonna play Burrow this week.
Oh, I'd seen that he may not play. They were going to try to get him
When
in.
did you see that report?
Just this afternoon. So,
Oh, I
but
seen this morning that he was gonna
but
play.
if he does play, Joe Cool is always a safe bet. So, you want to go on to receivers next, or should I just move on to backs?
I'll go to receivers.
Okay, so let's see what happened in the old receivers this week. And your guy tops the list, I believe.
Underperformers. We got Nico Collins with 7 points, and he was 6 under. I don't know how Justin Jefferson had 6 points, but he was 7 under. And then Emeka Ibuka had 4 points, and he was 10 under. Ricky Pearsall had 1 point, and he was 9 under. And Stephon Diggs had 3 points, and he was 11 under.
And thing about JJ, I can't believe how low he is projected now. I mean, guys like Diggs are projected more than
Yeah,
him.
Diggs was projected
Dobbs was
14.
projected more than Jefferson. Ibuka, I could see that, but he's really cooled off too. He was projected more. So a lot of guys projected more than Jefferson. He needs a quarterback.
Sad because of McCarthy. Don't know why they let Sam go, but
Who did well?
okay, this is our first time ever airing this guy. A.J. Brown had 23 points and he's 12 over. George Pickens had 27 points. He is 14 over. New wide receiver one in Dallas is CeeDee Lamb getting traded. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 27 points and he was 11 over. Wandale Robinson had 28 points and he was 19 over. And Jackson Smith and Jigba had 35 points and he was 15 over.
I think we could almost. I mean, not. It's not definite because things can happen, but barring injury, I believe he'll be the top performer this year in the receiver rank.
I think he's going to break the 2,000 record as well.
He's on pace. He's got over 1,300 already. So, and he still has what 7 games left or 6 games left.
13, 14, 15.
So you just got to get about
5 games left.
Yeah, well, 6 because they got 11 games and they have 17 overall. So even if he gets about 110 a game, no problem. He usually has that by half the way it's been going. So I do like Rashid Rice. He actually had a pretty good game this week, and I think against Dallas he'll do well. I like Waddle this week against New Orleans. I think they'll score a lot of points. They're at home. And Godwin, not bad this week. I mean, he wasn't great. They said that he only played about 25 of the 70 snaps, but they said they're going to work him more into it. I don't project him to break out and have a 20 or 30, but I think he's going to progressively get better. So it is a little concerning that he lost his quarterback for some time, but he's a good receiver, and I think he'll progressively get better.
Still trying to wrap my head around. They have 6 games? I thought they had 5. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5.
18 weeks.
All right.
18 weeks. So,
counting their record.
Well, they played 11 and there's 17 games. So they 17 minus 11. This is why you still go to school, and I have to make sure you go to school. But yeah, so 6 more weeks. So, all right. Very good. Anything else about receivers?
Nope, but I think Chase has a good week.
Is that who you're going with?
Yeah,
Is that because he's on your team?
yeah.
Well, I think they're going to have to put up some points. I think so. So who they playing this week again?
Baltimore.
That's right. So I
I
think
don't
that
know. I think they. I don't know. All right, let's go to
that's
running
a
back.
really
That's a
if
weird game
yeah it is you don't
because
know what
both
you're going
teams
to get.
could be like really good and really hot. Yeah, and then sometimes they'll just be like, "I'm Lamar Jackson and I throw interceptions."
So let's look at some running backs. I'll go through the ones that struggled. Number 4 I have on the list of struggling was JT, my guy. He only had
Can't complain.
7.6.
No, he's had a great year.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
and it's going to probably be between him, barring injury again, between him and Gibbs, probably the top scorer, I believe, in running backs. He had 7.6, about 11 under projected. Kyron Williams had 5.3, about 9 under projected. That Rams running game. If you want to say anything bad about the Rams, their running game is a little iffy, but they do a lot of quick screens. They kind of take care of their passing or their running through some short passes. Number 2, Kamara. And I don't know why this guy is still projected at 14 and a half points. Can you tell me why Kamara's
I think he's
projected?
gonna get benched here soon.
He only had 2.5, which was 12 under projected. And then Swift didn't really do so well. Monangai got the touchdown and had about 11 points, but Swift had 2.4, about 10 under projected. So those are the ones I had struggling. Do you have any other ones?
Nope, dog ate my homework.
Okay, and then running backs. Number 5, thanks to touchdown heavy, Derrick Henry had 21.8. He most of it was on 2 touchdowns. I think he only had about 60 yards, but 2 touchdowns on the ground. Cook made the list at 22.4, about 7 under projected. And then CMC
The
last
whole
night.
49ers offense.
Yes, and that's the way it should be. If you're going to give it to Brock Purdy, you're going
Yeah,
to
three
give it to
interceptions.
bad ones too. At least 1 or 2 were really bad. 23.7, about only 300 projected. He's projected around 20 a week. Wilson, the one I said on the waiver wire, the guy from the Packers, he had 27.5. Number 2 scored this week, about 13 under projected. He was projected at 14. And then number 1 by far was Jameer.
Thank,
I think he just went again. He just scored again. Jameer
thank
Gibbs.
gosh we didn't play him.
And I play him this week on Thanksgiving. So, but I looked at his trend. I mean, he kind of has a really killer week, and then he drops off a little bit. I'm hoping to catch him on that little drop off. So maybe Montgomery will get more of the action this Thursday. So, and he was about 30, only 31 over projected, had 51
There's been
points.
a lot of 50 bombs
I
this year.
know, I
It's
know. It's
crazy.
like there's nothing really in the 40s. It's either they go from the 30s to 50. It's just a bomb. So I do like Bijan this week at the Jets. I think he'll score some points, and I like a chain versus New Orleans. And believe it or not, if you look at Kareem Hunt, he's been doing double digits the last 3 weeks, and with Pacheco out in and out hurt, he's been doing quite well for the Chiefs. I think he'll have a pretty good week.
Pacheco is
On
back though, so we'll see.
Yeah, but Hunt's been doing well in his absence, that's for sure. So, okay, let's move on to some tight ends.
This week for tight ends were not good. It really was rough for
It
tight ends,
was,
like
it
really
was
bad.
very. I had a hard time.
So tight end underperformers, I have Kyle Pitts and he was at 3 points and he was 6 under. I have Dalton Schultz with 1 point and he was 6 under. Mark Andrews with 1 point and he was 8 under. And Dallas Goddard with 3 points and he was 5 under. Tight end overperformers could be just as bad as the underperformers. Colby Parkinson had 12 points and he was 9 over. Trey McBride had 12 points. He was 3 under. He's just on that list because he's the third highest scorer this week and he was 3 under. Colston Loveland had 12 points and he was 7 over. And the biggest week, Hunter Henry with 23 and he was 15 over.
Yeah, that was quite a separate. He was about 11 points better than anybody else this week, or 10 better. And this Parkinson for the Rams, where in the heck did he come from? Because if you look at his scores, he's been doing double digits the last 3 weeks. So maybe someone you want to look at on the wire if he's out there available. He is available on ours. So I and then I do like on them. I do like my guy Gadsden versus the Raiders because the Raiders suck. So the Chargers play at home against Las Vegas, and I like your guy Warren against Houston.
Houston has good defense.
I just like Warren because I just feel like he's the next Brock Bowers who never really developed, or I think he's going to be the next big thing on the tight end. So I'll just run through some defenses, the top five, and I'll run through the kickers. So number five on defense is tied. Arizona, I don't know how. They had 21, and so did Atlanta. Number four was the Rams at 22. Green Bay had 23, Houston had 24, and Cleveland had 26.
That's like 10 sacks.
I played against them. Didn't I play against them? It seemed like they were getting sacks left and right. So, and then some kickers tied for fourth. Three of them basically fourth and fifth. Mevis from the Rams, Myers, my guy. I'm glad I picked him up. I'm going to keep running him as long as he's got a hot foot. And Little from the Jags. And then Gonzalez from Atlanta. They all had 13. Gonzalez had 15. Butker had 16, and Borregales had 18. So he's having a really quite good year, that Borregales. It seems like he makes
from New
list.
England.
Yeah, about every other week he makes that list. So anything? I like Seattle's defense against Minnesota this week because I I don't trust JJ McCarthy, and I like Seattle's defense. I like Cleveland against San Francisco. I think San Francisco, I last week I kind of was thinking, they're coming around, they're better than people think, but I think they're beat up a little bit on the defensive end, and I believe that Cleveland will, Cleveland's defense is just lights
Carolina
out,
should have won that game. I won't lie.
and
Three interceptions.
And I like Denver against Washington, and I don't have to say anything more about that. So, we mentioned the waiver wire. Parkinson. The last 3 weeks he's got 12, 8, and 12. So if you got someone that you need to put in there, quick fix for a week or two,
you need him.
I know. And then another one for maybe a week or two because I believe T Higgins is out. Maybe this. Well, how do you say it? Iowa's the
Yoshivash.
Yoshiva, the vowel guy, right? He has every vowel on there. And he might be someone that you could, if you're reaching for a receiver.
Is he out for the whole year?
No, I don't think so. I think he just had a concussion, didn't he? So I think he'll be out a week or two. So anyway, okay. So now we're going to move on to against the spread. My friend here, my buddy Levi, he's going to call our special guest today. We'll tell you a little bit about that. I went 4-0 against the spread last week. Woo, woo, woo.
For the first time.
I know, and I'm almost up to 500, 23 and 25. My goal is to get over that 500 mark. Last week, I had the Bengals to cover the 8.5. They were getting 8.5. They lost by 6. I had the 49ers -7. They won by 11 last night. I had the Browns, and they were getting points, 3, and of course they thumped the Raiders. And I had the Jags -2.5, and I squeaked that one out. They won by 3 in overtime against the Cardinals. So this week on my against the spread, I like the Lions. They're -2.5 on Thanksgiving against Green Bay. I think they'll win by a field goal. I like the Browns again. They're getting 5 points against the 49ers at home. I think the Browns might win this game. I think they're going to all they have to do is shut down CMC, and I believe that they can win this game. So I'm taking the Browns in the points 5. I like the Falcons -2.5 at the Jets. I think the Falcons are starting to come around a little bit here. And I do like the Colts. They're 4.5 point favorites. I think they'll win by more than 4.5 against Houston, even though Houston's defense is one of the top 2 defenses between them and Denver. I still feel like the Colts are going to win that game comfortably. So it looks like Levi is getting our guests on the line here. Let's bring it on over here.
Just waiting for your call because I was going to sleep, but I waited up now.
Yeah, we appreciate that, Gail. You're over in Central Time Zone. We're in the mountains over here, so you're an hour ahead. So I know it's keeping you up past 9 o'clock. Yeah, well, we're in Mountain Time.
Right.
So on the phone here is my sister Gail, Levi's Aunt Gail. And she's a big Minnesota Viking homer, having lived in Detroit Lakes for many years. So Gail, we like to start about when did you start watching football, and what made you watch it, and what's your interest in football?
Well, you being my brother, I guess I grew up with one TV, and we had football on Sundays, only on Sundays. And that was all there was to watch. So I learned the game very young, probably elementary school. And they change rules as they go along the years. I can't believe it. They changed the goalposts, as I call it. I think I know it all, and then they changed its new rule.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, good.
It's a great sport.
Do you still watch football now?
Oh, yeah. I watch my Vikings for
Okay.
sure. And I love the Bison.
And do you have a little Adam Thielen story? Because, Adam Thielen, of course, lived in Detroit Lakes, or is from Detroit Lakes, where you live.
Yeah, he's a cool kid. He played with the Detroit Lakes high school football team, and he always wanted to play for the Vikings. That's all he ever wanted to do. And my daughter knew him from swimming. Mm-hmm. And he's a good shit. And I know his dad really well. He's a real humble man. Goes around everywhere, and you wouldn't know that he don't say anything about his son. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's back with the Vikings now, so that's cool.
Yeah, he is. He went to Carolina for a couple years, and now he's back with the Vikings. So how this works, Gail, is we're gonna just go through the games this week. Last week I was 11-3. What were you?
9-5.
9-5. So I was able to gain a couple games on Levi, but overall he still has me by like 6 games, I believe. So
6-7.
6-7.
Good way to go, Levi.
I don't know what the hell that means. So we're going to go through. I'll tell you who's favored in the games, and you just tell us who you think will win, okay? Now, not a lot of pressure. Our guests kind of struggle. Show up the plaque, and where's the sign, the fantasy thing. Okay, so we have this thing. Whoever gets the most views, and you can't see it, Gail, but when you look at our podcast, you'll get this beautiful fantasy football.
I want to win that.
What's that? Well, then you got to get all your friends to watch this, like and subscribe and all that stuff to this podcast. All right.
Okay, well, Bob, I thought you were going to give away the canned ham. You always want to do that.
Yeah, like David Letterman.
Maybe you should get out the plaque for people getting over the 500 record, because we have not had one yet.
Yeah, you'd be the first one to get over 500. So good luck with you. Good luck to you. Right. Okay, so we're going to start with the old turkey date. So what do you got going for Thanksgiving? Before I get going, what's you and Mom doing?
I'm going to your brother Dennis's.
Oh.
We had a bad storm all day today. It just quit snowing. So we're hoping we can go. But I'm sure we can. It's just across town.
Oh, wow. So snow on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we're going over there with the family.
And, of course, you're in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Yep. Got to cross the river to go to their house.
Okay. So, let's jump into this. Thursday, Thanksgiving, we got the Packers are playing at the Lions. The Lions are favored by about 2.5 points. Who do you like between those two?
I want the Lions. Anyone but the Green Bay.
Okay.
They're our rivals as a Vikings fan,
I like the Lions as well.
3-0. I'm going Lions.
We're all going Lions, so you're doing good already, unless we all do bad.
First one.
Okay, what's next, Levi, on Thanksgiving?
The Chiefs at the Cowboys.
Chiefs at the Cowboys. The Chiefs are actually favored.
Chiefs.
You're going Chiefs, okay.
Never want the Cowboys. Right.
Okay. I'm taking Chiefs as well.
I'm going Chiefs too.
Everybody's on the same page. And then on the evening of Thanksgiving, while you're burping up turkey, we got the Bengals at the Ravens. The Ravens are favored by about a touchdown. So who do you like, the Bengals, the Tiger ones, or the Ravens?
The Ravens.
Going with the Ravens.
Yep.
Go ahead, Levi. What do you got?
Going with the Birds.
I'm going to go with the Bengals here.
He's going with the Bengals. I'm going with the Ravens as well. So what's next, Levi? We got Friday games.
Now we're on Black Friday. Hopefully you're spending all that money.
Oh, yeah, holiday weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
Go spend all your money on Black Friday. We have the Bears at the Eagles.
Bears at the Eagles, and the Eagles are favored by a touchdown.
I like the Bears.
All right. The Bears. I like the Eagles.
That's Fred's dad's favorite team.
Oh, good.
I like the Eagles as well.
Okay, so we're going to get you on that one, but it doesn't mean anything. Trust me. Okay.
Yeah, you never know.
Okay, so now we're going to go to the Sunday games, the early window. We got the Saints, New Orleans Saints, at the Miami Dolphins, and the Dolphins are favored by about a touchdown.
I'm going to go with Miami.
Dolphins it is. What do you got, Levi?
I got Miami.
I got the Dolphins too. What do you got next?
49ers at the Browns.
Ooh. 49ers are favored by 5 points at the Browns.
I don't know. The 49ers, they've been kind of up and down this year, haven't they?
Well, they're 8-4, and the Browns.
Oh, okay.
Browns have
I'm going to go with the 49ers for Linus.
Okay, 49ers for Linus, and I'm taking the Browns on this one.
I'm taking the Niners.
Okay, so I'm the odd one out that time. So, okay, how about the Rams at the Panthers? The Rams are favored by almost 11 points. Big favorites.
The Rams been around forever. I'm going to take the Rams.
Okay.
Sorry, Shawnee boy, but I got to go the Rams.
I think the Rams will win too, but I think the Panthers will keep it close. I do like
They're
them.
a weird team. Like, they'll have a really good week, and then they'll just have an off week.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know about them. How long have they been playing? I mean, they're not as long as some of them.
The Panthers? No.
Yeah.
No.
They're winning the newest.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I thought so. I kind of know football.
They came with Jacksonville that year, or back in the, I don't remember, it was 70s or 80s or something.
Yeah, okay.
What do you got, Levi?
Jags at the Titans.
Jaguars, the one I just talked about, they're favored by a touchdown over the Tennessee Titans.
I'm going to take the Jaguars.
Me too.
Me 3.
We're all taking them. Okay. How about another exciting game? The Atlanta Falcons at the New York Jets. Atlanta's favored by about 3 points.
I want the Jets.
You want the Jets. Okay.
Yeah.
I want the Falcons.
Well,
I'm
they've
taking
been
the
around.
Falcons.
Okay.
What do you got next, Levi?
Next is the Cardinals at the Bucks.
Buccaneers are favored by 3 points. Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals, the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Tampa Bay, huh? I'll take the Bucks.
Okay.
Buccaneers.
I'm taking the Bucks too.
This is a hard one because Baker's not playing, and I don't know.
I know.
I was leaning towards the Cardinals.
We're deciding here.
I'm gonna take the Bucks.
You're going with the
All
Bucks.
right, you sure?
Okay, he's got it, I guess. All right, so what's that? Texans at the Colts. The Texans or the Colts are favored by 4.5 over the. So it's the Houston Texans or the Indianapolis Colts.
Huh. Those two teams I don't know a lot
Well, the
about.
Texans are 6-5, and they've been on a roll. They won their last 3, and the Colts have been hot all year. They're 8-3.
Yeah, I'll take the Colts.
You want the Colts? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm taking them also.
I'm going Colts.
Okay.
Now we have the Raiders at the Chargers.
Raiders. The Chargers are favored by 10 points against the
Yeah,
Raiders.
I can take the Chargers.
You're taking Chargers? I am too.
I am 3.
Okay. How about the Bills are favored by about 4 points at the Steelers, the Pittsburgh Steelers? Do you got a feel for that one?
Pittsburgh and Buffalo, New York, huh? I don't want Pittsburgh. I want Buffalo.
Okay. Levi, what do you got?
Bills.
I got the Bills too. So
All of us? Oh.
all of us. Okay, so we're going to skip one on purpose, but we're going on to Sunday Night Football. We got the Broncos at the Commanders. The Broncos are favored by 7. The Commanders are stinking it up this year. So who do you like? The Denver Broncos?
Denver Broncos.
I
Okay.
don't know if she knows. That's a question.
I'm taking the Broncos too. I hate to say it,
I'm
but
going to go Broncos.
okay. What's the last one? What's our Monday night game?
Monday Night Football.
That's my neighbor's favorite team, Robbie.
The Broncos?
Yeah, he likes the Broncos.
For
Yeah.
Robbie.
They're 9-2. They're pretty dang good.
Oh, yeah, finally, huh?
Monday is a great game. We got the Giants at the Patriots.
Giants and the Patriots are favored by a touchdown. Giants at the Patriots.
Oh, let's see. Patriots, Giants. New England, huh? Patriots or the Giants? I'll take the Giants.
All right. I'm going Pats.
I'm going Drake May, Tom Brady, Patriots.
Okay, Levi, announce the big game. This is the big game of the week.
Vikings at the Seahawks.
Vikings at the Seahawks.
Oh, dear. Oh, my poor team this year. I'm waiting for next year.
The Seahawks are only
The
favored by 11.
Seahawks, they haven't been doing awesome either. What are they at?
8-3. They're doing really well, actually.
Yeah, they are.
They
doing
got
good.
your guys'
Vikings-
quarterback from last year.
Vikings are like, yeah, I know. Our poor quarterback, he's going to be good. He's just a baby. He had to start too soon because of Wentz. We shouldn't have wasted our money. But anyway, let me see. I hate to lose. But I'm used to it. Remember, I'm a Vikings fan.
You gotta
Forever.
go. You gotta go.
I have to go with the Vikings.
Okay. Yeah, your quarterback is a baby, but he's been wet in the bed lately, so
Really bad.
Well, I know, and you know what? He's going to be good. Give him a few years. He just wasn't ready to be thrown out to the wolves right away. You know,
I
he's a
guess
good backup.
should have
but
kept on like Sam
He'll
Darnold
go
for
for
another year.
anything. Everybody is a bit hurt by now with the way he runs it.
Well,
But yeah,
I kind of
I
like
don't
your
know.
picks here. I don't think she did too bad, huh? She kind of.
He got win.
I hopefully there's like I said you got a week where every team is playing too, so you get 16 games. So I don't know if that's good or bad.
The only take I disagree with is Seahawks are gonna win.
The Seahawks. I knew you probably are right, Levi, but I bleed purple. You know that.
Yeah, you do. You are loyal to your team.
Yeah, I am. Got to go with the
I
bad.
was close to picking the Commanders over the Broncos too, but I got to catch this guy in the picks, and I just don't think it'll happen. So
yeah, how's your Commanders doing this year? I've been kind of following them.
They're
Worse than the Vikings.
Worse than the Vikings.
Road, aren't they?
You guys are 4-7. We're 3-8. So
yeah, you guys are. Yeah.
We're
Their
terrible.
wins don't even add up to the Seahawks.
Yeah, both together. We don't have as many as the Seahawks. You're right. So, so you guys, so big plans for Thanksgiving. You guys gonna go out shopping early on Friday? Big Friday.
No. I'm gonna Cyber Monday, if anything.
Oh yeah, that's right. Online.
Well, how about you for Thanksgiving?
We're going over to your sister, my sister
who
Nancy's.
was featured as our first ever guest.
They got football there.
Yeah, we'll go watch some football. We'll have that turkey thing, and then do a few drinks. You know how that goes, and
you got it.
Make some bad decisions and all that stuff, and then the cops come, and that's how it usually ends every Thanksgiving.
And they give you a ride home.
Yeah, I get it. I don't have to call Uber. The cops will give me a ride. Well, if everyone would just behave themselves, I wouldn't have to get that way, you know.
That's right. If my teams would cooperate, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. So,
well, you guys will have to let me know how I do because I can't watch that many teams.
Okay, well, we'll let you know.
Remember anyway.
Well, we'll let you know when this comes out, so you can listen to it.
Yeah,
and you can see the big plaque, that I'm holding up that you are going to want to win. Beautiful.
I saw it when you had Mom on. So I put it on for her.
Well, it gets more beautiful every week. I'm telling you, we got people wanting this all over the nation. So, what's that?
I still think you need to throw in the canned ham.
That'll be the booby prize.
So you never celebrate the winning.
Whoever gets the lowest will get the canned ham. So,
okay, that might be me then.
Well, we're so glad that you answered the phone.
You bet. Yeah, happy to be on your podcast.
Yeah, and and then
happy Thanksgiving, you too.
Yes, you too, and you take care. Say hi to Mama and everybody back there.
Yeah.
Okay, Gail, we love you.
Love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Go Hawks.
Yeah, go Vikings. Go.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so very appreciative to Gail for joining us. She is quite a character. We love her a lot. So she's awesome. So hopefully, and I kind of like her picks. I think she might get over 500 on this deal. So she went with a lot of favorites.
She went with us a lot. So if she does bad, we do
bad. That's true. So, okay, so let's jump into some power rankings. You want to start us off?
So I have a couple honorable mentions. I have the Chargers, Chiefs, and Bills for my honorable mentions, and people are going to have the Chiefs in their top 10 for beating the Colts. It was not a good win, in my opinion. It was not a good win, and every time the Chiefs win, they'll be at like people's list at number 5. It's like, hello, we got other good teams in the league. It's not just Patrick Mahomes. Bills are on the edge. They lost a tough game at Texans. They really just struggled that week. And the Chargers are so low because of how bad they played on Jacksonville, and they got a bye week, so we'll see how they bounce back after it.
Well, and I think the Bills, my honorable mentions are Bills and Chargers. I don't even have the Chiefs on honorable mention or in my top 10. But I'm a little worried about the Bills. I mean, their offensive line was just terrible. I mean, Josh Allen went back and he had guys all over him, and I felt like who they play last week.
Texans is good.
Texans defense is good. I'll give them that. But I just feel like there's some problems with that team. But there's a lot of football left. I mean,
You may think there's only 6 weeks left or 7,
yeah,
6 or 7,
but a lot can
there's
change. Injuries and things. Teams get hot. Look at Washington last year. I'm not just bringing them up, but they got hot at the end. Teams get hot. So
Seahawks could lose these last 6 games and end up under 500. You never know.
And Washington could win the last 6 and end up in the playoffs again and end up in the championship. Who knows? I doubt it, but it happens. Okay, so you want me to start? 10?
10-5.
All right, number 10, I have the Packers. They're new in my list. Not 100% sold on this team. Their defense is real solid. Their offense, Jordan Love is like, you don't know what you're going to get. He's hot. When he's on a heater, man, the guy's good as anybody, but sometimes he's terrible. So I can't really depend on him. But I got him at 7-3-1 at number 10. Number 9, I got the Niners, and they actually went down one. I mean, they beat Carolina, but I'm concerned about their offense and their defense. Have beat up pretty good. Number 8, I got the Bears. They're up 2 for me. They came in last week at 10, and now they moved up to number 8. Number 7, I got the Lions. They moved up 2 as well. They were number 9 last week. And number 6, I got the Eagles, and they dropped down 4. I had them at 2.
Coming in at my number 10, I have the 49ers. I think I still stand that the Panthers should have won that game. At number 9, I have the Bears. At number 8, I have the Packers. At number 7, I do have the Detroit Lions. And at number 6, I have the Eagles.
Oh, we're pretty close. We just kind of got a little mixed up on 8, 9, 10, but we're all the same team. So, all right, number 5, I got the Broncos, and they're up 1. I'm just not 100% sold on that team. I know their defense is solid. Nick's he's kind of sporadic. Number 4, I got the Colts. They only dropped 1. It was like you said, they played Kansas City in Kansas City, toe to toe,
won,
and they had every opportunity to win that game. But they did drop down 1. I have the Seahawks at 3. They went up 1 because the Eagles dropped out. And then I have the Pats were my biggest movers. I got them first team to 10 wins. I got them at number 2. They moved up 3, and then the Rams have been number 1. I think I've had them number 1 for about 3 weeks now.
Deserving. So they're a really good team.
They are. They're solid all around. I don't see hardly any holes in that team. Barring injuries, they're going to be there right down the stretch.
Your number 1 pick is studding his ass off over there.
Who?
Forbes.
Oh, I know. Washington is, last night I was watching the game with the 49ers. It was like they're all, the Rams have Forbes, but all the 49ers too are old, the 49ers are all Washington too. I mean, they throw these guys away and then all of a sudden they do well on other teams. So,
oh wow. At number 5, I have the Seahawks. At number 4, I have the Colts. At number 3, I have the Broncos. At number 2, I have the Patriots. And at number 1, I have the Rams.
Okay. So we're real close. We got all 10 teams the same, just a little jumbled within the top 10, but very, very close as far as it seems like it's starting to come to fruition.
We're starting to form. I think by week 17, we'll have the same exact list.
Exactly. And I'm very excited about this week. We got football on Thursday. We got football on Friday.
What about Saturday? It's like the lonely day that never gets a game.
Well, there's some big college games this week, Ohio State and Michigan. Big rivalry. And then, of course, we got Sunday football. And then Monday's a good game, too, with the Giants. The Giants are fun to watch. I mean,
with Winston.
Even with Dart, too.
Like
they're a fun team to watch. They never were so much the years past or the last few years. But I enjoy watching them. And I think the game, that Sunday night game, might be kind of a stinker. I don't think Jaden Daniels playing. So the Broncos might take care of Washington. I just don't see Washington scoring very many points against Denver. So I don't think it's going to be a very exciting game. It's going to be like a 16-6 or something. So, but anyway, anything else you want to add today?
Nope.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there.
Yes, and we want you to like and subscribe, and we're hoping that you're enjoying this, and we're looking forward to next week. We're coming down to the stretch, like I said. We'll see how Aunt Gail does this week. I'm excited
I
to
think
see
she'll
that.
definitely be the best.
Well, we'll have to see, but yeah, I like her pick, so we'll see how that turns out. So, okay, anything else?
Go Hawks.
All right. See you later, Arrivederci, or whatever. Is that what you say? Arrivederci, or whatever.
Go see Vosh is going to not haunt you in your dreams.
Thank you for joining us.